Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now, firearms maintenance and cleaning supplies are something that I have come to greatly appreciate. Bottom line is, good quality gun maintenance, well, that's what keeps your firearms operating at a top level performance. When it really matters, you cannot skimp. And today we're going to look at a kit that for me doesn't necessarily have the most benefit for cleaning my personal firearms, but I think in concept, this is going to do what I need. And so my buddy Jerry hooked me up with a military issue OTIS cleaning kit. Now here, this is in 5.56. I do not have a 5.56 rifle. I have 22 LR, but I think generally speaking, there's going to be a number of things in here that are useful, a number of things that I can definitely use, and in concept, this is by the company OTIS. Now, OTIS is the, call it, military supplier for cleaning kits. This is a kit that's made in the USA, and inside here, I'm curious what I'm gonna find. I took a look at OTIS's website, and they have a number of different cleaning kits and supplies that will augment this particular kit. Even if I don't use the 5.56 components, I definitely can leverage this in a number of ways for my 22 LR. And so the first thing is, as we take a look at this, again, this is military issue. So basically, at the end of the day, this is going to be a bulk of the components that you would need for a 5.56 rifle. And first thing, when we look at the bottom of this, well, yes, it says 5.56. So that's the first thing. Again, there are going to be parts of this that aren't useful, but look at this case. This case is literally perfect. Ruggedized ballistic nylon with moly. That's going to work out very well, where I can attach this nice small kit to a pack. I can put it in my range bag, no problem. And not only that, but all the components inside, for the most part, are going to have some level of use for me. Now inside the package, just a little bit of information. So here you can see some information from OTIS. You can see here, basically, very interesting, color core wire. So each color corresponds to a specific brush: brass, black, red mud, clay, moss, dirt, and forest. And on the inside, you can see it actually talks about the different calibers. So here in what looks to be the color brass 0.177 or 4.6 millimeter, 22 rimfire, and also 1022. So here you go. That's going to be exactly what I need, and that's a brush size 0.21. And then also the forest green, which, yes, they have forest also 22 rimfire, and that's going to work out just fine. And then the clay, well, that's starting to get into 223 and again 5.56. So this is close in overall in terms of the actual caliber, just a little bit big for what I need for my 22 LR. And then also provided you have cleaning instructions. So this is going to be fairly comprehensive. It gives you a full breakout of the kit and then just full cleaning instructions, which I think is awesome. So really, really cool. And again, you can see other military cleaning systems from OTIS. So not only is there like the military stuff, but you end up also with your civilian versions of these in very similar kits. It just happens to be this one is military issue. And so again, as I mentioned, the first thing, the case is awesome. You can see just nice brass snaps. See, it's on this sort of moly backer here. So really, really nice. This is phenomenally nice. And actually, I believe you actually have the ability, if you want, to remove the moly itself. So I think if I wanted to, I could probably slide that out. You'll see some nylon webbing. This could go on a belt of different sorts or in a pack in a number of different ways. So very flexible, and I like that already about this. And of course, things that are going to be military grade are going to be rugged. So a nice rugged and durable case. As I mentioned, you can see right on the bottom, this is the, looks to be 01VS3 is the actual sort of series there, and then your model number. So again, this is specific for 5.56. But inside, as we take a look, well, whoa, that's super nice. Look at how detailed this is, just perfect. The nice little cleaning brushes and all the little tools, nicely oriented. This is beautiful. What a super nice kit. All your little supplies here. And so as we get into this, I'm going to dissect this slowly. We're going to look at each one of the components. So here you can see the OTIS CLP. So cleaner, lubricant, and protectant all in one. This is going to be useful for any firearm, really, even handguns, no problem. So having CLP, always useful. And you can see here, if we look at the back, OTIS technology in Lyons Falls, New York. So USA made products. Very, very cool. And the fact that I have this, little CLP and a nice, easy to carry little sort of dispenser here, that is awesome. Now, something worth pointing out, you can see this is on this little daisy chain on the inside here, and this is sort of a shock cord with some spacers. And pulling this out here, this is a lens brush. So for your safety gear and your eye protection, little lens brush there. That is super clean, super easy, just a tidy little package. That is neat. In combination with your lens cleaner, so anti-fog lens cleaner. Again, this little sort of dispenser here, very easy, simple, and just enough to bring with you. So very simple, and in combination with the lens brush, that is cool. Now you'll notice the little cap popped off. Nice that it comes with that so you don't accidentally spill any of it. Now underneath, you can see this little compartment, just some cotton swabs. That is very important. I do always swab all of my firearms. So once I get things nice and clean, I definitely do swab. Now it says these are specifically for optics and not to use the cotton because you will leave fibers behind. That is an interesting point and something definitely worth noting. Now underneath here, premium lens tissue. So let's take a quick look at that. So here you can see this is lens tissue, again for, I'm assuming, cleaning optics. And so you have not only in here the ability to clean your firearm itself, but at this point you can see, your safety glasses and eyewear, and then also your optics. So fairly comprehensive in terms of what we have so far. Now in terms of the tools, let's see what happens here. So this little divider here seems to fold forward. And again, yes, so look at that. This is awesome. That is on a hinge and it just hinges forward. So all of your tools here, nice and in order and just snapping into their own little holder. This is beautiful. What a super nice kit. Now, I'm not going to pull everything out, but just in general, as you take a look, you can see you do end up with your brushes. And then let's see here. And again, if we look at the color, the inside of the spiral, now this one here seems to be forest green, and this one in the clay color, which when you look at the forest green seems to be, again, 357. And then here on the clay color, it does say 556. So definitely something to pay attention to, but that's nice. And then you end up with your nylon brush, and you can see here everything with nice brass threads. That's going to work out very well to thread into the handles. Just a beautiful kit. Slides right back and into place nicely. Then you end up with your patch holder, and then some little adapters. On this side, some brushes. Little, I don't know if that's like a scraper, it might be like a little scraper, some little picks, and just your adapters. Really nice little brush. Fantastic. This kit is beautifully laid out. Further on the inside, so here, this is a bore flag, so that's cool. I don't actually have one of these, and this is really bright and obvious, so you would put this inside of an empty chamber, and that helps to flag it so that you know your firearm is clear. Definitely a very useful part of this kit, a bore snake. So here you can see a bore snake. So this is a 30-inch, and then this one here is an 8-inch flexible cable. So depending on what you're trying to do, you can swap these out and use them interchangeably. Now here are a number of patches. And so here it says, do not slide the patch through the slotted tip. Follow the enclosed instructions to properly put on a patch. I think that's interesting because there's probably something that most of us do, and there's probably a better way to do it. So I'm curious, when I get into some future cleaning, what they're saying inside of here for the instructions. So here you can see, failure to read and follow instructions may cause inadequate results. I'm always looking to improve. So if the people at OTIS have a better way, you better believe I'm gonna listen. And now just finally on the inside, you'll notice this has like a little fiber insert that's holding rigidity in the back side of this kit. So generally speaking, that does not come out and everything will nest nicely inside. But overall, what a beautiful kit. As you look here, you can see it does say OTIS and then made in the USA. So it's awesome having a US made product to US military standards with some little tips and tricks and some things that I will definitely need. And apart from just at this particular time, not having a 5.56 rifle, other than that, there's definitely some good, useful stuff inside here, and it definitely gives me some ideas. And so all in all, what a really cool kit. I think this is just awesome. I love the layout. I love how compact it is and just how well put together this is. And it really does show that the people at OTIS are thinking. They're working with the military to create products that just work. Has enough comprehensive gear in here and cleaning supplies to get, a soldier what he needs. Out in the field, it's going to be a rugged environment, so a nice ruggedized case and just beautifully done. So even if this isn't completely useful for my current needs, there's a lot of good, useful tools in here, and this is something that just makes me think. And as I look at the OTIS website, seeing all their other cleaning supplies and the different sort of options that do match the firearms that I personally own definitely makes me think. And so again, I would like to say thank you very much to my buddy Jerry, who provided this for me to take a look at. And for the rest of you, if you like this content, do me a favor, take a look at my Outer Limitless channel, which is more my primary gear. On that channel, I cover everything from hiking, camping, and backpacking excursions, all the gear that goes with it. So from sleep systems, shelter systems, knives, axes, flashlights, you name it, that's my Outer Limitless YouTube channel. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.